Okay.
RegMatEx, and it just doesn't seem to fit in with our workflow as long as it takes and everything. And I asked, is there any way we could refund this? And the message I got back was, is there's no refund policy. You guys would have a FaceTime with us and we would discuss our options. So that's where we're at.
Oh, I get you. Okay, perfect. So yeah, these are medical devices that they register them in Italy before they ship them out here in the States, so that when we sell them, it's pretty much there's no return on the devices. But why aren't you having luck with them? We're having some great feedback from the other clinics.
We know how to do it. We know how to run the program. We know how to get the report. It's the time it takes to go through all that. The quickest we got it done was like 47 minutes.
To
And
do
that's
the
one of the machines or both of them? Or
That's using the PPG with the RegMatEx and
is
going
that
through
typical time frame for that equipment?
So usually the RegMatEx, what
answering
we
all the questions.
recommend is and you guys have the BioWell also, right?
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, so what we
Yeah, we got
do,
the BioWell. We really like that. So
yeah, the protocol that we follow is that we do the scans on the BioWell first. That usually takes like a couple of minutes just to do a before
right.
scan, so we know exactly like what areas that they need to we need to pay attention to. And then we take them to the PPG, and we run the PPG and the RegMatEx together. So I think what you're maybe doing, you're running them separately. Maybe that's why it's giving you more time. Because then when you run them together, it's a 30-minute session that is based on the specific regulations that we look at the BioWell information, and then we add them into the protocol of the specific cocktail that we're making for that person, and that's a 30-minute session. So if you do it, do the BioWell scan with that, it should take you like 35 minutes. And then on the
Matt,
RegMatEx, we'll give you some recommendations that are highlighted in red. Those are 5-minute sessions, but those are optional. That if you would like to run those, you can run those also. But we don't always run those. Like the best information
what are
that we
they
get.
for?
It depends on
What are the 5 minutes?
yeah, that depends on the PPG. When the PPG is running and is measuring their autonomic nervous system, then the PPG talks to the RegMatEx, and it tells the RegMatEx exactly what's needed. So usually that's like maybe 2 or 3, sometimes just one of them, and those are only set at 5-minute sessions. So you could just run the 5-minute sessions that's recommended with RegMatEx, and that would be like maximum like a 10 to 15-minute session. So you could have different packages that either just run that or take them through the whole thing, which would be like we charge $450 if they're gonna go through the BioWell, so we can measure that and then run the PPG and the RegMatEx
Yeah.
together. That's a more extensive session. But if you want to do it a lot quicker for like when they come back, the future sessions, then that becomes even quicker, because then as soon as they come in, we just hook them up to the PPG and the RegMatEx together. When you run it, it asks you, do you want to run the PPG and the RegMatEx together? You say yes. And then that way you could just run them for it automatically if they fill out the MUSE, which is a medically unexplained symptoms form. If they have filled that out, based on that information, it will just make you some recommendations also that you could just run those 5-minute sessions on it. And that would be like a 15-minute session.
There's more than just that Muse form. There's a lot of questions, and that was taking up the majority of time to try to get all those questions answered.
So yeah, the first session when they come in, that's a consultation session. That's a lengthier session. We charge more for it, and it's one time that they have to fill out the questionnaire. Just like when they come to your medical office, they have to fill out a form for you to understand what's going on with them. So they only fill out the first session when they come in. They don't have to do that every single time.
That's something that could be done. I'm trying to think if that's something
It's
that
part
could
of the
be
program.
done by another person, though. Like as an intake form.
Absolutely.
Again, it's part of
Yeah,
the
when they
program.
check
You have
in,
certain things to-
you can, as soon as they check in, you can have a place that they can just fill that out. That's available on the mobile device as well. So you could have like one of these set in your front desk, so that you could even do the pre-scan with this through their baseline when they're waiting for you. So then once they come in, you
Okay,
already
but it
have,
doesn't do the bio well. That does HRV, right?
yeah, this gives you the
that
baseline
correct?
for HRV and the autonomic nervous system.
Okay. That didn't do the bio well though. So
No, the bio will, they have to come in and do the scan.
yeah. So what is it? So Jeff's saying that the time issue is the setup.
It's
Takes quite a bit of time.
The question, yeah, the setup is fairly easy. Setup's fairly easy.
It's easy, but it's time consuming. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for all the questions you have to answer. But, you know, I've done one with me, I've done one with Sarah, and I guess it was our first time, but it takes a while to get through it.
Okay.
It's not quick.
There's no such thing as a shortcut in that process, is there?
There should be. I'll do some research on that because there should be a way that we could, if they download I'm trying to see if they could download the app. And
I'm just trying to figure out how to be able to use the tech. I mean, don't get me, we have 34 employees. I'm really not excited about thinking of hiring more just to run this.
Of course. Yeah.
So I was thinking this would just be an adjunct that someone else could pick up and run with. And Jeff's kind of the one who takes the lead on seeing how it works, getting it set up, seeing the functionality of it as compared to how we would use it in the office. So that's why we've kind of had a roadblock with time issues. He says, well, where are you going?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I feel like the November event that we have with Dr. Gianluca actually coming here in person. And we have a meeting tonight. With
I'm going to be there.
Yeah, make sure you come to that one.
You're talking about in Orlando? Yeah, I'm already registered for that.
Yeah, in Orlando. And also tonight, we have a meeting on Zoom on the Lightworkers app. Every Thursday night, we have support sessions that we all get together, and like centers that have the devices, they come. And I'm there, Dr. Francisco is there, so then we answer questions. We'll help you guys to
And how do I get on that?
That's an application.
It's in the link?
Yeah, you can download it on your phone. It's an application.
Nice. Okay.
Would you like to do it now? I can help you walk you through
You
it.
have it?
But yeah, I promise you, we're gonna make it super simple for
I didn't
you.
bring my phone.
Because our goal is for our centers to be, to not have to do this very quickly. And that's, how Dr. Gianluca does it in his centers. So I'm going to figure out exactly the ways that he does it, and then we can replicate that for you guys. So if you feel like it's taking too long.
Yeah, because, it's, I don't, maybe I was, I didn't ask the right questions when we were going over this, which could be too. I didn't ask the time frame of using all three pieces of equipment initially, but you're saying the follow-ups would require 15 to 20 minutes, or the follow-ups are going to still be another hour and a half, 90-minute thing?
Depending on how you
We
want
just have
set
to, I have to plug it in and figure out
the way
staff to do it. That's
the protocols that I'm setting up right now, the follow-ups are 30 minutes.
okay.
The first session.
The initial then is
the first session takes about an hour, and then the follow-ups are 30 minutes.
Okay.
Each.
okay. All right. Okay. And well, I'm thinking, who else?
And
we
it
got
comes
that
it
can
comes
do
to a
it
way
in
that
person?
when our clients come in, it's so simple that they just started to kind of put it on themselves, and then we just come and you just have somebody run it. That's it. It doesn't require anybody to sit there with them the entire time. We have them just sit there. They're sitting in a very quiet place, and we just walk away, and we go to a different person, and then it just makes a noise after the session is done, and then we come back to them, and we just take the sensors off, and they go. It's not like you don't have to have a specific person running it.
So, okay, so when you do the treatment, they're hooked up to the HRV technology, or
Yeah, who came up?
we kind of didn't do that because I was at the tail end of the seminar in Austin.
Okay.
You did the HRV, you did the BioWell and the HRV, and then you mentioned that there's other treatments. So
Yeah, so I think when we were running the HRV on you, I was running the RegMatEx. I think we connected the earpieces to you as well, right?
I think so. And the wrist or something, were there wrist
Yeah, and the
done too or not?
wristbands. Yeah. So we
I
were
don't know.
running the PPG and the RegMatEx together for you. And that's the 30-minute session for measuring the autonomic nervous system and actually correcting it. when you
The
have
autonomic nervous
yeah,
system.
when you have the
Yes.
biowall scan,
That's not what you need.
yeah, the biowall scan.
That's not what you need, both of those pieces of equipment.
Yeah. So the biowall makes
You
everything
need both
faster.
pieces of equipment to run the HRV?
No, the PPG.
No, I know the BioWell.
Yeah, the PPG is for the HRV, and I'm sorry, I think there's a lag here. The PPG is for the to measure the autonomic nervous system, and then the RegMatEx has all the
Okay.
frequencies to be able to run what we see on the BioWell into the system at the same time that the PPG is regulating the autonomic nervous system.
Okay. So typically, someone who has this equipment, and let's say they've been doing it for 1 year, they can generally do how many new clients per day and how many regular clients per day? What's realistic? So I need to know to figure
yeah,
all
the
this
way
out.
that we present it to people, we use the clinical research that's
Yeah.
published on PubMed. So we bring the clinical
Okay.
research up. Have you seen that one?
No.
Okay, so let me share my screen. That way
I have
can
not.
show you.
And you're telling me this was published on PubMed?
Yeah, it was the PubMed publication that if you come here, you just do a search for RegMatEx. This is what I do in front of our clients. If they come in and I'm introducing the
Okay.
technology, this is the first session I do with them. I just come to PubMed, I do the research, and I put this in front of them. Like, this is a clinical validation of a non-invasive electrodermal biofeedback useful for reducing chronic perceived pain and systematic inflammation. Now, the research was
Okay.
included in 20 different practice medical centers that did this research, and it included 1,000 people in the study and 950 in the placebo. So it was a 2,000 people study using 20 different medical centers. And what they
Okay.
did was that all subjects received 6 30-minute sessions of electrodermal biofeedback twice a week for 3 weeks. And the results...
Wait a minute. 6 30-minute sessions twice a week for 3 weeks.
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that was the research that was done on the 2,000
Yeah,
people that
okay.
they studied. And the data that they get was a P of less than 0.05, so 99.5% of the people had an improvement. And the conclusion was that the RegMatEx electrodermal biofeedback procedure is a non-invasive, easy-to-use therapeutic method, free of side effects, with high patient acceptability, excellent efficacy, and duration of effects, and a valuable tool in the treatment of chronic pain and inflammation. So when we put
Okay.
this in front of people, then we tell them that, we don't, I can run it for you just once, but it's going to show you a little bit of a result, but the clinical research is at least on 6 sessions.
Sure.
So then we sell them a
Right.
package for 6 sessions of, the first session is $450. And then after that, the sessions, we sell them for $250 each. And if they buy the 6 sessions together, we give them 1 session for free.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
All right,
so
I got
that's
it.
how we introduce it. And these are just 30-minute sessions that you just come, you have the BioWell scan, you know exactly as soon as they come in, that takes a couple of minutes, you do the scan, you know what issues they have, you put them on the RegMatEx and
Okay.
PPG together, you run them for 30 minutes.
And then do you market this how's this marketed, this product?
The product, we're starting to, as we get more different centers, then the marketing is going to come into place. But right now, we're just putting the different centers together, and then, yes, there's going to be a lot of marketing. We're going to start marketing on social media, and then we will push people to your centers, to other doctors that want to just experience it before they buy
Okay.
it, and you become
Okay.
a partner. So then, anybody that comes to you, you guys can actually sell these devices to them now. And we give you a 15% commission. So then that way you can easily generate the income or the investment that you put into the technology, and you're sharing it with other people.
Okay. And my question is, if I decide I don't want to keep the equipment, then what options do I have?
I have to speak to our partners to see what's a buyback option, because we wouldn't be able to sell them as a new devices anymore.
Right.
We would have to see what.
I know I'd take a hit, a loss, but
Right. So, yeah, if I hope you guys keep it so we can work together, especially since you're in Florida. There's a lot of ways that, especially when you come to the conference, you're going to see the big picture of what we're creating. So
No, what you don't understand is if you probably had a seminar, like a weekend seminar, where I could take my staff to and they get trained on it so they felt proficient. And then we were convinced that, I could have one of many people do that. Obviously the first session would be done by someone that has more time than other staff. To get it all set up, or someone would get all the paperwork entered in the computer and set it up, and then someone would come in and run the test. I'm just trying to think how the logistics of this whole thing can work for me and be able to have this as an asset for helping people.
So we're here as support for you. Yeah, we are here as a part of your team. We're here as a part of your
Say
support.
that again?
I said we're here as a part of your team, and we're here as your support. So we want to make sure that you are successful with this.
I hear you say that, but I bought another piece of equipment a few weeks ago, and they said the same thing. I keep pushing to say, well, okay, I'm telling you what we need. Like I know the first training we had, what would it last? About a half an hour? It was
with him, him. His 30-minute session.
And then I don't.
So we
I
can
don't
do
know how
that.
it's
Yeah,
gonna take us to
we can
be
set up an
proficient
in-person session for you, so that way you can bring your office staff, and then we can exactly show them the system, because this is something new. We get it. And
Okay, and how much time would you allot for us to be able to do that?
how far are you guys away?
I mean,
from
I don't
us?
care if I have to pay for the thing.
No, definitely.
Sarasota.
Yeah. You're in
2 hours
Sarasota.
max.
2.5 hours. So we have
We're 1 hour south of Tampa,
we're doing monthly.
depending on
Me and Dr. Francisco.
who's driving.
Yeah, it depends. I drive fast, so I could probably make it an hour and a half. But
No, I drive pretty fast too.
is it feasible for you to come to Orlando so I can have Dr. Francisco and everybody there to really I don't have a problem driving down to you myself, but I want to make sure we have a good setup for you.
When?
So let me know when, and I will set up one of the weekends. We will set up a workshop for you guys to come to Orlando, and we spend the time and we make sure that you guys are very confident with this, and hopefully you can come to the conference
what I want,
and help us
confidence.
at the event to get even more practice. So then
that's
your staff can become a
confidence
part of our team. So when we go to conferences, they can come help us. We educate them, and we're doing this together. And you believed in the vision that we had. You came on board, and I know you say other companies do this and do that, but I have always been here. The meetings are always every weekend that are there on Thursdays.
Okay, as long as we can set something up so they can really get trained, and I can get agreement from the 2 or 3 people. Probably just if I'm sending them to Orlando, we'll have to come up with a date they can do that, and I'll make arrangements for hotel for them and payment for costs and everything else to get them there. So I just got to know in the front end when. You got to give me some option dates so I can get with them to figure it out.
So
And
I
would it
have to
be,
talk to Dr.
1
Francisco
day is more than enough?
Yeah, if you can give me at least a weekend notice ahead, that way I can set up with Dr. Francisco, make sure he's here, and then
Okay.
we'll do
Well,
that.
where's he out of?
He has he just bought a condo in Daytona, so he goes to Daytona to the beach. But he lives right here next to me in Windermere, so we're like 20
Oh,
minutes
okay.
away.
So he's in Florida.
Yeah, he's my neighbor. He's 20 minutes away from me.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. The name sounded like he was someone from Italy or something,
He is Italian.
and I made the assumption that
Yeah, he is Italian
I made the
Brazilian.
assumption that he was in Italy. So. Okay, so that sounds good. I guess right now for us to consider making another effort to move forward, we'll come up and see if we can come up with a time to make training actually happen. And it's not feasible for you guys to come here. Is that accurate?
And I will talk to Dr. Francisco.
anybody?
I feel like that if that's too much.
I mean, obviously, if I have to pay for it, I'll pay for it because this stuff isn't doing me any good.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we're not proficient.
I
at
will.
it.
Yeah, let me talk to Dr. Francisco, and then let me come up with a plan that's easy for you, because I feel like that's too much for you guys to want to
Yeah,
come here.
I mean, I'd rather pay for us to become proficient. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll figure out one way or the other. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
All right, pleasure.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Talk soon. See ya.
Do you have any other questions for me regarding anything else while we're on the call?
Just one thing, as far as explaining the BioWell to people and looking at the results, I kind of get it.
Okay.
I'm not nearly as proficient as Doc would like me to be, but explaining the results in front of somebody, I would love to be able to do that.
You gotta keep watching my
Because
videos.
I got pretty pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you watch my?
There's really nice pictures and everything, but how do I explain them? Go ahead.
Do you have access to the training videos, the video portal?
Yes.
So those videos, like, just keep watching them over and over again, and just get used to the way I talk. It's not the material. It's a way
Okay.
that if you want to like learn how I talk, then talk like that. You just gotta watch those videos over and over again, and it will just click in for you.
Okay, good. That'll help.
And it's a
I've
story.
rewatched
Yeah.
a few of them to get my head wrapped around them. I'm just not there yet, but I think what you're saying is repetition will help.
Repetition will absolutely help. And every Wednesday on the Lightworkers app that I told you guys about, that we have the meetings, we have a BioWell support meetings. And every other Wednesday, there's a 2-hour continuing education meeting for the level 1 practitioners. So you have to come to those meetings. Those are gold. That I come there, other practitioners come there, even if you don't have questions yourself, the questions that other practitioners ask and the answers that I give them, it's going to open up whole other different ways of you understanding what you're doing. So please come to those meetings.
Okay,
I'm
very
here.
good.
I'm
I
here
wish-
to share with you guys
Yeah,
and
no.
help you to get there as quick as possible.
Right.
I just need you guys to come to those meetings.
Yeah, the time frame of the meetings is when?
Wednesdays are from 6 to 7 p.m. And on Thursdays, again, for BioTekna, Wednesdays are
Yeah.
BioWell meetings from 6 to 7. And on Thursdays are BioTekna meetings from 6 to 7. And let me share my screen. So
Right, it's the time frame. Right, it's just the time frame, the 6 to 7, I can't possibly do that. I wish you guys would take a video of those sessions and have those videos up so we could watch them when we had the proper amount of time.
And we do. And we post the videos inside of the different tribes, we call them, or different groups for BioWell and BioTekna. So then you can go and watch those videos over again.
Okay,
But you have to be inside of this app
Okay.
here. Let me share my screen with you. See if you go to lightworkersapp.com. So this is our community. This is a center for our education and support. Because it's hard for me to want to meet with everybody one-on-one. We have thousands of practitioners in our network. So that's why I host these meetings, and our practitioners come to these meetings and ask their questions. So all the meetings.
okay, and where are the, where are the videos?
Are you in here? The videos are posted inside of this BioWell Advanced Level 1. If you go in here, these are the videos from the previous sessions, previous meetings that we've had.
Okay, and you said lightworkerapp.com?
Lightworkers, plural, app.com.
Okay, thank you.
But I have to give you access to these areas if you're not already in here. So if you can, are you at a place that you can register for it now?
Not right this second. I can at the other computer, but I can't get back there right this second.
Okay. So whenever you log in here and you're able to make an account, what name are you going to make it under? Ryan who? What's your last name?
My first name is Jeff, last name is Ryan.
Oh, Jeff Ryan. Okay, perfect. So as soon as you log into the account, you make your account, then I will give you access to the BioWell Level 1 course, which is this is like the app version that you already have the video section of it. So then in here, if you go to events, these are all of the future meetings that are coming up that you can attend. So it's at 7 p.m. Eastern, actually. It's not at 6, it's at 7. Hopefully you can make that one.
No. My cutoff is at 6. I can't do past 6.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
That's
then,
why I want a video I can watch of my time.
yeah, so then these videos, if you can't make them live, then you just go to feed here, the feed section, and then I post them here. Sometimes some people share some private information, then I can't really like share the videos. But if there's nothing private that's being shared, then I post the videos in here.
Okay, got it.
And now the same way we have, if you go down to the tribes here, these are the different groups that we have. We have courses. These are all different courses that we're offering in here to help you guys like understand more about biofield and the energy body and all these different things. And then these are all the different groups. So if you go to BioTekna, these are the different events and the videos that I'm putting up in here. So if you comment here, these are all the videos that are already put up here. And then the events section, if you go there, you're gonna see all of the different events that we have coming up, so you can come and ask questions.
Okay, very good.
Okay. And Jeff, do you want to take my cell phone number down and message me just in case you don't get around these stuff? So I want to make sure you guys are good to go.
Okay, go ahead.
407 230
407 230
8179.
8179. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Um,
Text me though. Don't call because I
I don't
usually don't
think I
pick up. If you text me, that's the best way to communicate with me.
Okay, I'll make a note. Very good. Okay, I've got a training session. It's 2:00, and I'm going to have to cut us off right now.
Sounds great. I'm glad we could be here.
Nima,
So I could
thank
share
you for your time, sir.
Of course. Have an awesome time.
See ya.